the former CEO of MASLOC, Citi, has been sentenced to 10 years in prison with hard labor, while former chief operating officer of the company, Daniel Axim, has also been jailed for 5 years with hard labor. They were both found guilty on 78 counts of causing financial loss to the state, stealing, conspiracy to steal, money laundering, and causing loss to public property in contravention of public procurement law. We have more in this report.
The two have been on trial since 2019. The state called 6 witnesses in all, while the first accused person, Sedina Tamaklo, was tried in absentia as she absconded after obtaining permission from the court to seek a medical checkup outside the country. The second accused person, however, testified in person but did not call any witnesses. The offenses for which the accused persons have been found guilty border on the appropriation of money meant for MASLOC activities between the period of 2013 and 2016. In one of the instances, the convicts were found to have withdrawn 500,000 Ghana cedis as a loan for Batampa Savings and Loans Company, but demanded a refund of the amount when the financial institution refused to yield to a 24% interest on the loan. Evidence presented by the state suggested that even though there was evidence of the said refund to the convicts, the same was not reflected in the accounts and the books of the complainant institution, MASLOC. The duo were also found guilty of appropriating over 1.8 million Ghana cedis meant for a sensitization exercise. According to the facts of the case, MASLOC was expected to provide 20 Ghana cedis each for 85,300 beneficiaries, amounting to the 1.8 million Ghana cedis. However, only 1,300 cedis were spent for the intended purpose, with the rest being misappropriated by the convicts. Equally, only 579,800 Ghana cedis out of 1.4 million cedis were disbursed to the victims of an inferno at Cantamanto, with the two accused persons appropriating the remainder. The case also involved the purchase of some vehicles for MASLOC, where monies disbursed for the said purchase were more than the market price of the vehicles at the time, in a similar situation with the purchase of some Samsung phones. The evidence suggested that the amounts were higher than the prevailing market price at the time, even though they were bought in bulk. The first accused person was handed 10 years and the second handed a 5-year jail term. The state, which was hoping for a deterrent punishment, expressed satisfaction with the decision of the court.
This one is a form of advice and caution to all public office holders that when it comes to monetary matters, you must be very, very careful. You may want to say you receive only 20,000 Ghana cedis as a gift. Were you supposed to receive that money? What was that money meant for? Were you the one who issued the vouchers, as the court said? So this judgment, I recommend that those of us in public office must procure copies and then read so that we know our responsibilities. Because today, you may think that you've not been caught. When you are caught, definitely the law will deal with you as you've had it today.
In fact, prosecution was asked to ask for maximum punishment in relation to the sentencing. If you look at the sentencing that was handed down by the court, are you satisfied with that?
10 years is reasonable in the circumstance. I'm not going to query about it for now, but we'll take the full judgment and read. But 10 years is something that's reasonable in the circumstance. But if need be, that there's a need for an enhancement, why not? But at the moment, from what we've listened to and what we've learned from the judgment, 10 years is reasonable. And the other accused person also had 5 years cumulatively. So let's see what happens.
The state has been advised to issue for future proceedings. How is the state taking this advice?
We are going to follow it up. Any property that the first accused person has within the jurisdiction or outside the jurisdiction, if you get hold of it, we are going to pursue that property and get the money for the state.
The former CEO, Sedina Tamaklo, however, is out of the country and the state is taking steps to extradite her.
What is refreshing is that she will be brought down to face the sentence. No problem at all.
Has the process done already or you're now going to?
We've started the process, and with this judgment, that's going to speed up the process. And you know, Ghana, we have various laws. You can choose to stay away. But so far as you have laws relating to how you can extradite from one country to Ghana, in case there's a judgment against like this one, rest assured that she will be brought down to face justice.
We know that when it comes to extradition, it deals more with the treaty that you have with the country the person is residing in. Can you throw some more light when it comes to the processes with respect to U.S. and Ghana, where she is?
I may not throw so much for you, but we have the MLA, Mutual Legal Assistance, U.S., we have that kind of treaty with them. So very soon, you hear about the results. So just rest assured and keep monitoring the space.
But has the state not been proactive with this? The judge appeared not happy that you had to wait all this while.
I think the state attorneys are here. In the course of the trial, they made it known to the court that the issue of extradition may be tackled. But the preoccupation was to make sure the matter proceeded to finality. And today, we've come to that stage. And so we're going to take that next step. When it comes to extradition, sometimes you start and you have some kind of problems, blocks. The person may choose to appeal and all manner of things. But this is the situation where we have final judgment. It's not as if you are being brought here to be tried, where you can raise all the defense out there.
The state might have gotten a favorable judgment. However, the main accused person, who is the former CEO of MASLOC, is not in the jurisdiction. The state is, however, assuring of processes to cause for her extradition to the country. Reporting for Citi News, Hansen Ajiman.